Good morning, everybody, and namaskar. I'm Santosh Subedi. Today, I'm here with you to discuss something about one explain the Romancer by Edmond Rostand. Let's discuss about setting. Okay, this play takes place in France. The time and place are not important. It could be in any country at any time. The stage has a wall down the middle. One side is Bergamin family's garden, and the other side is Passionate family garden. And the characters in this play are Selvage Passionate, a young girl with no brothers or sister. She's only one in her family. And another main character is Personen Bergamin, a young boy. His family lived next door to Salvage's family. Or we may say both the characters are neighbor. He also has no brother or sister. Like Salvage, he is also only one child in his family. In Bergamin, his Personen's father, Pasquinate, Silvetti's father, the another important character in this play, and the mysterious character we may say, Istraforel. He's playing the role of a bravo or a swordsman who arranges the fake abductions of Salvage in this one act play. So let's talk about the background of the playwright as well as the play. Edmond Rostand was a French poet and dramatist. He was associated with Neo-Romanticism and is known best for his 1897 play Cyrano de, Bergerac. Rostand's romantic plays contrasted with the naturalistic theatre popular during the late 19th century. He was born in the 1st April 1868 at Marseille, France, and died in 2nd December 1918 in Paris. To fully appreciate this story about the content of this one play, Romancer, a student must know a little bit about William Shakespeare's very popular drama, Romeo and Juliet. It is a romantic play about two young lovers whose families, the Capulets and the Montagues, that the family of Romeo and Juliet, are enemies. The parents forbid their children from meeting each other, but this only makes their love stranger. They fall deeply in love, marry, and die at the end of the play. To understand uh, the one X play, Romancer, uh, students have to understand or have to remember the plot or subject matter of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet because Salvage and Personate think that they are like Juliet and Romeo because their families are also enemies. Their parents forbid them to meet with each other, like the same as Romeo and Juliet. Okay, let's go through the summary of this play. In this play, Romeo, the Romancer, Edmond Rostand satirizes the sentimentalism and escapism of romantic literature of its time. Fortunate is only son of Bergamin, and Salvati is the only daughter of Pasquinade. Their father, who are widows, it means they have lost their wives, and neighbors make a plan to marry their children with each other. They are making a plan to marry their children with each other. In order to accomplish this, the fathers separate their children so that they may love each other the more and desire to be reunited. As a part of their plan, Bargamin wants his sons to stay away from Pasquinade and his daughter. Similarly, Pasquinade also wants his daughter that she should not be near to his mortal enemy Bargamin and his son. In spite of their father's warning, Persinet and Silvet fall in love. They think themselves as the counterparts of Romeo and Juliet. In the previous slides, I had discussed about it. I have mentioned that to understand the plot very carefully, we must have the knowledge about about Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, because the character Persinet and Silvety think themselves as the counterparts of Romeo and Juliet. They are worried that their love will also end in tragedy like that of Romeo and Juliet. They are emotional, daydreaming teenagers who have recently finished their school studies. They are deeply influenced by romantic literature of their times, especially by the romantic play Romeo and Juliet of William Shakespeare. They are so in love with each other that they desire to die rather than separate with each other. Bergamin then hires Strafford and his company for a fake kidnapping. At midnight hours, when Persinet and Silvete are about to meet, Strafford with his company kidnaps Silvete and put her into the sedan chair. Persinet hears the cry of Silvete, jumps over the wall and fights with his sword. At the same time, his plan Pasquinade enters and calls Persinet a hero. Both the lovers didn't know their parents' planning. He suggests Bergamin put an end of their enmity and arrange the marriage of their children. Thus, in the end, the two children seem like puppets in the hands of their fathers. So this is the plot summary. By satirizing the sentimentalism and escapism of romantic literature, the author is giving expression to his awareness of the skepticism characteristics of his time. At the same time, he is able to avoid the trap in sordid subjects to which realistic drama generally has to confine itself. Indeed, Rostan provides all the excitements and spectacular scenes of high romance. So this one explain. Okay, let's discuss about some uh, important questions. Comment on the role of Straforel and his men. What is the role of Straforel in this play? Okay, as Straforel is a performer who is hired by Bergamin to do a fake and grand kidnapping or planned kidnapping. He is not a villain, but a comedian who is an expert in his profession and make believe acting. He makes a combination of the different elements so that the kidnapping will be memorable. He brings his swordsman, musicians, and torch bearers during the kidnapping and places them in their positions. In the end, his expert acting during kidnapping unites the lover. How does Personate justify his presence in the garden? Personate justifies to his father that he is present in the garden to enjoy the natural beauty of the garden, especially the flowers, creepers, and the mosses that have decorated the wall. He tells him that the wall with its cracks and vines has made the bench next to it as a royal throne. What is Pasconate's reaction to finding his daughter strolling about? When Pasquinade finds his daughter strolling alone in the garden, he scolds her. He reminds her that she should remain away from his mortal enemy Bergamin and his son. He is afraid that they may attack and insult her when they find her alone. So he wants to put a row of spikes on the top of the wall to harm the attacker. Okay, thank you. मैले यस्तै कक्षा 12 मेजर इङ्ग्लिस पढ्ने विद्यार्थीहरूको लागि यस्तै यस्तै भिडियोहरू लिएर आउनेछु जसले तपाईँहरूलाई परीक्षाको तयारी गर्न सहयोग पुर्याउने विश्वास मैले गरेको छु। त्यसकारण युट्युबमा गएर मेरो च्यानल सन्तोष सुवेदी सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र भिडियोको अन्तमा तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ मलाई फिडब्याकहरू उपलब्ध गराउनु भयो भने I can do better in next video. Thank you. Thank you very much.